Usually like the models make 5,000, 10,000 in the first 2 months, which is basic.
Riko Nazza, big in the OnlyFans marketing agency space, big in the crypto space, also got a coaching business.
With crypto, if you want to see these 10x, 100x returns, usually you have to invest in the projects before everyone else. Right. I jumped in music without any music skills and kind of made it. Again, not the top level, but I had a few songs like reach millions. Also, there's with the DJing, there's like the secret, which I don't know, people are not talking about it. It's like ghost producing. Crypto is like overall is like 99% scams because usually, again, OnlyFans marketing is a bit different from normal marketing. You need to use some trickery usually. If you check, I think the average OnlyFans model makes $180 a month. No, there's the models like making like 90K. Dating apps is the main method right now. And it's really, the idea is to create a lot of dating apps for one model. So if you have a model and you want her to get lots of followers on Instagram, so you create her a lot of different Tinder accounts all over the world. Right. So she's at the same time in 30 locations swiping at the same time. And there's a link in bio for Instagram. So this is what all the top models doing right now.
Thank you everyone for joining us for another episode of the CEO Journey podcast, where we talk about all things business and entrepreneurship. Today, I'm joined by a serial entrepreneur, Riko Nazza. He is big in the OnlyFans marketing agency space, big in the crypto space, and he's also got a coaching business. So without further ado, it's my pleasure to introduce Riko to the podcast. How are you doing, my friend?
Yeah, good. Thanks for that great introduction. Thanks for having me. I'm really excited, actually.
No, definitely. Well, I'm really excited to just delve into your story as well. So three main businesses at the moment. So you've got OnlyFans marketing agency, you're big into crypto, and you've also got your coaching business. So just break that down for us, Riko, if you can.
So yeah, I can maybe start from the beginning. So I got into crypto when it was super hot. Probably lots of people watching this video also got into crypto because everyone was talking about the crypto. But I had this different edge. I was doing also YouTube before that and music. So I knew how to use cameras, how to talk. So I kind of used this to get in the crypto space, to find good connections, to find insight for these projects, to get in early to the projects. Because with crypto, if you want to see these 10x, 100x returns, usually you have to invest in the projects before everyone else. And with YouTube, we're doing YouTube, talking about crypto, I got a lot of connections where I actually got these opportunities to invest in these projects early. So basically, I got my start with crypto with this.
Right. Okay. No. Yeah. So obviously you started in crypto, but obviously you had your music career before that. Take us back even before your music career. So you were born in Lithuania, weren't you?
Yeah.
And how long did you live there for?
So I'm famously terrible with dates. So I don't know any of the dates. I'm Googling my own stats and dates. So I know the exact dates. I'll be guessing. So if you double check, some of my dates are going to be off. So yeah, I was born in Lithuania. So both of my parents were athletes. So both of my parents are Olympic athletes. So I kind of had to try athletics myself. And basketball is #1 sport in Lithuania. So I got into basketball and surprisingly, it was actually good. So I started to play professionally in Europe, in Lithuania. And yeah, it was pretty fun moment. And I kind of got tired of basketball because I was not like the NBA level player. Few of my teammates are actually in NBA, which is pretty cool.
Okay.
So I felt like, I kind of reached the ceiling of my potential. And I knew basketball has like a limited time. So at some point I have to do something else. And I just knew I need to quit while I still have time, while I'm still young, and try to achieve something else because there's a limit and I kind of reached the limit. So I quit basketball and I saw a big opportunity in the EDM space, like the music, DJing. Because if you check top DJs, they're making millions, and just be real, they're just standing there waving. So I was like, okay, I feel like it's like marketing. It's not like actually music, it's marketing. So I jumped in music without any music skills, without anything with music. And I kind of made it. Again, not the top level, but I have a few songs like reach millions. I DJed in Europe. I DJed in Lithuania. After that, I also saw there is more and more music artists starting. And when the artist is starting, they're not afraid to invest. It's like music for them is everything. So I saw a lot of money coming into music, a lot of beginner money. So I decided to launch my own small label.
Yeah.
And our approach was a bit different than the big labels. So we decided to just go for quantity. So if one song makes us like $5 a month, if we release 1,000 songs, it's like 5,000. So
Right,
we went for people who get rejected by the big labels, and we just took almost everything. And we're trying to make these small amounts, but like with thousands of songs.
Okay.
So this was our first business out of music. After that, we started doing also for these artists that we sign. We were selling marketing, artworks, before the AI and Canva. So we did a lot of stuff. With every business we jump in, we find like lots of branches to branch out and offer more and more services. Okay. And this is like always evolving from one hype to other hype, from one trend to other trend. So we're always looking for the next thing.
So like, obviously you didn't have any skills jumping into music. You know, you obviously said that you weren't like musically gifted in that sense, but you somehow made it work. How did you go about making that work and achieving big numbers with it?
So with music, like EDM is the easiest genre. It's kind of by the number, it's kind of math. You can find a lot of tutorials on YouTube. And this DJing thing is mostly marketing. If you look at Marshmello, he has a cool helmet, appeals to kids. Also, he will never age. So it's like a cartoon like character. So with everyone else, like it's kind of just a brand. And EDM music is kind of all the same. And so I found some partners, some producers who also helped me with the music. I found some singers. So if you just have a good team, you can actually kind of release good music without having that many skills. You just kind of create basic ideas, show them, I like this, let's make this, and you can release some good music.
No, definitely. So were you able to meet some pretty influential people in the music space then? Any big names out there?
I met some like behind the scenes people, because also there's with the DJing, there's like the secret, which I don't know, people are not talking about it. It's like ghost producing, which is really huge in EDM space. So it means like all these big artists, like top 100 artists, are not making their own music.
Okay.
There's some other talented producers behind the scenes creating these songs, and then they just sell the song and put the stamp like Tiesto, for example.
No, definitely. 100%. So like, obviously you said that marketing was a big thing in terms of making you making anyone stand out in the music game, especially in EDM, having that image. How did you make yourself stand out in a sense?
So I started in Lithuania, and Lithuania didn't at that moment didn't have any like big music videos. So I was just putting more money in music videos, good, nice pictures. And at that moment it was like enough, because there was not like these Sony cameras or something. You had to rent out the cameras, and the budgets were pretty high. So it was easier to stand out. And now it's a bit hard, because now with the phone you can actually make a cool video. Editing is also easy now. So now I would not do this the same, because music is completely changed. Now it's like more of a TikTok game, the trends game.
That's something I was going to say to you, because I see a lot of artists now jumping on that movement with even YouTube Shorts, TikTok, all that short form content, just being inventive with it. Do you think the music space as a whole now is a bit too saturated, and if you're looking to get into it, it's harder to probably do as well as you could have done back then?
I think it's really hard now, because there's like so many talented artists and they're all doing the same thing. But as a business, I feel like there's really good opportunity. I see a lot of these new kind of agencies, TikTok agencies. So just the guys finding all these TikTok creators, putting them all in one like sheet. And then if you're an artist, you want all these creators to make kind of a challenge out of your song. So there's an opportunity to sell this base and agency stuff.
No, that makes complete sense. So obviously then you went to owning your record label. What was it called? Sorry, again?
Nah, it's fine.
Is it fine? So you started your record.
It wasn't quality stuff.
It wasn't, but you built it, obviously, didn't you? And how successful was that record label?
It was doing okay. We I think reached like 15K a month, which is like pretty good for a record label with no big artists, just releasing a lot of music volume. And then we just sold it, because it was like a hassle to work. And also with a lot of artists, everyone's asking like questions. It was like really a question of like all these support and stuff.
No, definitely. Do you reckon having that record label set you up nicely to go into the OnlyFans marketing agent space? Because are the models similar, or are they a lot different in a sense? Because you're almost taking. Sorry, go on there, Riko.
No. So OnlyFans, like, yeah, it's a bit different. First thing with OnlyFans agency is like the business super looked down on.
Yeah.
So people are not like taking it serious. Andrew Tate didn't help with that. Because in this business, there's like 90% of Andrew Tate like wannabes. Also, lots of like 18-year-old guys just being super alpha. Yeah. So the business overall is not the greatest. The people around the business are not the greatest. But again, this is why it's really easy if you're a professional, if you actually do it as a business and not like a just side hustle trying to pick up girls, you really stand out easily. So I saw this opportunity that there's all these Andrew Tates. So it's easier if you try to do it as a professional agency, you can actually have an edge over everyone else.
Right. Okay. I understand that. So obviously taking it a bit back. So before the OnlyFans agency, you got into crypto. How did you get into crypto? How much money did you start with? What were you able to grow that to?
So yeah, crypto, first I was super skeptic. Like 2017, I heard a lot about it, all this hype, ICOs. So I was like, I was kind of late on this 2017 train. So, but after that, I was learning more and more once it like dumped, and I was like, damn, I missed it. And once I saw it again, I don't remember when, again, the dates are blurry. Once I saw it again pumping, everyone's talking about again. I already had some kind of knowledge and research about the last pump. And my friend, I was living at the moment in Belgium, in Brussels. My friend told me like, oh, I'm super into crypto. I just made like 20K or 50K. I was like, damn, show me what you're doing. Like he showed me one guy, I think it was Prestito Crypto, just YouTuber. Okay. So I joined his group. And the guy was sharing all these projects where you can jump in early. And I was like there was like whitelist, you need to fill in some forms, like win a spot to invest. And it was pretty hard. And I saw that the guy sharing these projects actually had it in with the projects. So he got like spots to invest because he was doing videos and talking about it. So I had experience doing videos from my music videos, from videos like music. So I knew how to do videos. I knew what to say. I had the cameras, I had the microphone. So I was like, yeah, if I just talk about it, I get paid. Yeah. So why not do it? So I started.
So Riko, you're getting paid to advertise, or what? Paid to talk about the currency itself?
Yeah. So with crypto, it's like in the beginning, like the last pump, 2021, I forgot what's the date. It was like, if you talk about these projects, sometimes the projects like have some competitions like best video, or if you like actually talk with the project, you can do a video for them and they will give you a spot to invest. So actually they're not giving you free tokens, not the money. It just gives you opportunity to be an early investor.
Okay, yeah.
So I got like small spots in these big projects, which later made like 100x, 50x.
Did you have any projects that were just like complete scams or anything that just went?
Oh yeah. Crypto is like overall is like 99% scam. So it's like in all my videos, I just try to explain to everyone just like it's just sell the token. It's not gonna be like going always up. So it's really hard to do these videos without looking like I'm trying to pump something, or it's really hard because I'm talking about the project. You can make 10x, but if you sell, it's 10x. If you're not selling, if you're waiting until it's crashed, you're gonna lose everything. So it's hard because some people jump in the crypto, just they listen to their friends and they just let's go all in, and they lose everything, and then you're a scammer or something like that.
Yeah, definitely. And I think a lot of people in the crypto space are looking for that big, as you said, that 100x return on one investment. How have you been able to, stand out in the crypto market amongst all those people who are like just in it for that quick, pump, and then they're just gone, essentially? How have you been able to sustain it in a way?
So the main thing with crypto, I never trade.
Right. Okay.
I don't do any trading because statistically there is like almost zero chance for me to win trading. I don't have any edge against like anyone. So all I do, I just find the next big project. I'll look for the trends. Like it was, crypto is all about the trends actually. Like they had play to earn, like gaming trends. They had NFT trends. They had this like step in. I don't know, like it was some, I forgot the names, like move to earn. Yeah, move to earn. So it's always different trends.
Okay.
And once you see some trends pop off, you just look for the next project launching, similar project launching, and try to get an early investment.
Okay.
And usually it's safe because with crypto, all these early investments are usually be lower than the start price.
Okay. Okay.
So if you get in at the before the launch,
Yeah.
and once it launches, you're already up. So there is almost, it can be, of course, after the launch, it can go below the starting price, but usually it never goes like too far. So you're kind of safe.
Definitely. How do you go about spotting those trends then? No way.
So I'm never the first. Like, yeah,
No.
being the first would make you 1000x. Yeah, but I'm never the first. But I'm like, I'm second. Like, I just see like, yeah, I give it a week or 2 weeks to see if it's really happening, and then I jump in also. So I'm not going too early. Which, yeah, if you have like good really research and analysis, yeah, you can jump in super early. But again, I'm not gonna lie. Even I'm not that smart. I just wait for week 1, 2 weeks. If I see a lot of hype, I see on Twitter the topic is trending. If I see Telegram groups talking about it, I see like people coming back to crypto. Yeah, maybe I should jump in on that also.
Definitely. And if, let's say, everything was stripped away from you, you didn't have any of this, would you get straight into crypto again, or would you? No. Why would that be?
Because like, yeah, crypto was really cool. It's still cool, but it's such a roller coaster. We lost so much also during the crash. And I feel like now I do like more YouTube stuff, and I see it's like more like as a legit business. Yeah, it's not like 100x, 10x, but it's just slowly going up. And you're kind of building the brand, building the channel. It's a bit different. With crypto, you're still gambling in the end. Like you don't never know when you're gonna lose, and when maybe it's gonna be ending. Like crypto in USA is not looking good right now.
No, 100%. But obviously, like, we all know that crypto is a growing space and it's going to continue to grow in a sense, isn't it? So, and we talked about, like, obviously you've been able to branch out in your businesses. And I think when there's a growing space, there's always markets for other opportunities, whether they be service-based or businesses that you can build around that space as a whole. Is there any opportunities that you see in the crypto space in terms of not just investing in crypto itself?
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity. But again, crypto is kind of shady. Like, the main projects, they have like millions. So for me, like as a like agency, it's really hard to get these clients. Usually they have actually these top agencies because the crypto projects are flowing with money. And these smaller projects, they're kind of shady, and they're using usually some black hat methods. They're buying followers, they're buying like there's no middle. Like, actually, I feel like there's only like big agencies and then the scammers scamming.
Okay.
So it's so there's opportunity if you're on either range, but I'm not in these ranges. So
you can't find that middle ground in a sense.
Yeah. So for me, it's like I see like I would just be typing offers, and I don't think it's gonna be worth it.
No, definitely. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. So obviously, after having a stint in crypto, you then went into the OnlyFans space. What was the opportunity that you saw there, essentially? Because obviously,
so OnlyFans, I think OnlyFans is still a big opportunity. I feel like
it's
the main reason, as I mentioned, it's really looked down. So I think this is great for people who's looking for this opportunity, because a lot of people don't even look at this. Next thing is like, I see it's like really not as popular. Like on YouTube, if you check for like OnlyFans marketing, on OnlyFans management, there's like only 5 guys doing it, like talking about it. So I saw that again. I had the cameras, I had the mic. Why not just talk about it?
Yeah,
that's definitely my formula. Like, I just see the topic, which is not that popular, and just start talking about it, talking about my story. It's like Gary Vee, like Alex Hormozy, like they said, just document. So I learn. What I learned, I just show you what I learned. And if it's interesting to you, you can watch and subscribe. So this is basically how I start all my channels, all my ideas.
Definitely. So do you find that the majority of your clients come through your content that you're pushing out organically?
So it's all YouTube.
Yeah. Okay.
100% YouTube.
So that's models reaching out to you via your YouTube channel, essentially.
So with OnlyFans, I'm actually making half of my money, not half, like less, like 20% from my YouTube channel, like from courses. Like there's also with this OnlyFans things like methods. So you can sell method. Like I have a method. How can you market on TikTok? Because usually, again, OnlyFans marketing is a bit different from normal marketing. You need to use some trickery. Usually there's some kind of trick you find some kind of bug like with TikTok and you just abuse it.
Yeah.
So when you find it, people are buying these tricks, like methods.
Yeah.
So you can sell a lot of stuff, a lot of products with OnlyFans. You can sell marketing, you can sell anything. Like, yeah, OnlyFans has a lot to offer, and not that many people are selling it.
Okay, no, definitely. So let's say you're not Riko Nazza and you haven't got the, content capabilities that you have, and you're just a regular person, you're looking to make some money, you feel like the OnlyFans space is the way to do it. How do you go about finding those models then to work with?
So yeah, now I have like this new group. So I'm like mentorship group, and I'm doing like really cheaply just for people starting and beginners, because in my Telegram group, I think I have 1,300 people right now, one free Telegram group.
Wow.
And people are asking like same question over and over, like how to find model, what to do with marketing. So I'm doing this cheap program for people, also for myself to get good reviews.
Link down in the description for that.
Yeah, probably. I don't know if you put it.
I'll put it.
So the idea is, yeah, with finding models, it's like everyone thinks it's almost impossible, but it's not as hard, because the girls also, they don't want to work. So if you check, I think the average OnlyFans model makes $180 a month.
Okay.
So they're struggling. So if you find these models and just offer them, I will do the marketing for you. I will take care of all the accounts, all the marketing, and you get half. And she's getting 180 right now on average. So there's not much risk for her. So it's like you're offering her like almost everything for nothing.
So 50,
it's kind of
50,
a good
50.
Yeah, so it's 50-50. I usually recommend doing 50-50, and it was kind of standard 50-50 because agency actually has expenses.
Yeah.
We hire people, and so it's still the model gets more.
Yeah.
Some agencies do salaries. I saw it's kind of new thing. Do salaries, just paying salaries.
Okay.
But I don't do that. I think like this is kind of different business if you're paying salary. She's like working for you. So our agency, we're doing OnlyFans marketing. We're not like actually managing, not doing deals for them. We just do marketing. Okay.
So how do you market them then? What's the methods you use?
So there's methods like dating apps. Dating apps is the main method right now. And it's really a lot of discussion about it. So basically the idea is to create a lot of dating apps for one model. So if you have a model, she lives in the UK, and you want her to get lots of followers on Instagram. So you create her a lot of different Tinder accounts all over the world. Right. So she's at the same time in like 30 locations swiping at the same time. And there's a link in bio for Instagram.
Right.
So this is what all the top models doing right now. So that's why if you open Tinder or something and you swipe, there's almost all fake girls just linking their Instagrams.
So it's basically just creating a lot of volume, a lot of presence for them across different countries, jurisdictions, and then people flock to their Instagram, and then from their Instagram, that's how you convert them.
Yeah, there's like a funnel. Yeah.
Okay. Right. No, that makes sense. Have you had like what's been your highest performing model in a sense?
I don't know. No, there's the models like making like 90K. 100K is like max, like the record month for one girl. But yeah, it's a split. So it's like usually like the models make 5,000, 10,000 like in the first 2 months, which is pretty like basic, like base. And after that, it's all about like the content. If the model does like TikTok content, she's not like lazy.
Right.
She can make way more. If she's lazy, you need to recycle the content. It's not as good. And the algorithm, so it's all about the content. Like, so the models are actually like influencers.
Okay.
The more they post, the more popularity, the more followers, the more conversions.
Okay. No, definitely. And if you had to like sum up sort of like the positives and negatives of being in this space, what would you say they were?
I think I even did a video about it. So the positives, I think it's super under the radar.
Okay.
Number two, you don't need to have any budget. You can start almost with zero. I think you need maybe $200 to start.
200. And what's that $200 used for?
Just for the software. You need to like use like software for dating apps. And there's like also some like small expenses, but just like overall 200, you're sorted. Number three, it's like really you can grow. There's no limit to your growth.
Right. Okay.
Some people are making millions. So yeah, it's pretty easy. Yeah. And number four is like growing community. So it's pretty easy to find information on YouTube, on Telegrams, on Discords.
Yeah.
There's lots of
Okay.
courses, so it's really easy. And disadvantages, of course, if you say it's OnlyFans, it's like, oh, it's porn or something. So it's, yeah, nobody takes you serious first.
Yeah.
Number two, you cannot promote it. So even if I have a course, I cannot even do any ads because these would be deleted. So it's all have to be organic.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Number
It
three, I
forces you
think
to become a bit more inventive, though, doesn't it? Having everything organic.
Yeah. Also, for the positives, you learn so much marketing.
Yes.
I learned so much stuff about even dating apps, how to use all these like proxies, VPNs. Yeah. So you learn to use all these things. Again, disadvantages, not that many actually. I think the main ones is the OnlyFans.
Yeah.
When you say OnlyFans, everyone's like giggling. It's like, ah, funny.
Yeah.
Nobody takes it serious.
There's a lot of brains that go behind it in a sense, isn't there? It's all marketing, isn't it?
It's all that's it. Yeah, only marketing.
Definitely.
It's
and
only social media marketing. That's it.
Yeah, just in a, I guess, less saturated space, really.
And better monetization.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. So it's a great space to be in a sense. So you said, like, obviously the budget to start with, you said $200. So I'm guessing you don't run any. So you can't actually run any paid ads, can you, through it, because they'll just
there's workarounds, but I'm not doing it. There are workarounds.
No. Okay.
But I'm just keeping it organic.
Do you think because everyone's, doing it organic, then it will almost, I don't know, crush the efforts of people? Like, because I can imagine personally, if everyone's doing it organic and no one's running paid methods, or a few people are running paid methods, then everyone who's doing organic, there's a big space of those agencies. Yeah, they're just all going to be the same.
To promote, I'm talking about mostly organic and paid for me as a OnlyFans influencer and courses. Okay. For the models, there are paid ways, like using Instagram pages, niche Instagram pages, share for share. You can do just model like promotion. It's possible. But for me, as a selling courses or promoting my group, I cannot promote anywhere or use the word. Yeah. Or even if you're looking for the models, if you put in Instagram paid ads, you also need to mask the word. It has to be, just the model, spicy model or some stuff like that. It cannot be that word.
Yeah, no.
It's strange because I think OnlyFans was not for 18 plus, I think, originally. Really? I think it was just a fan page or something. Oh, and they're trying to actually move away from that. They have signed some boxers and stuff, athletes.
Okay, so it's becoming more mainstream.
They kind of try to level it up, to make it look more normal.
Gosh, I'm sure there's a long way to go with that, though, isn't there?
I think a few years they actually announced they're gonna ban all this stuff, and then the stocks plummeted, something like that, or the activity plummeted, something like that.
Oh, okay. So what? So they're going to ban all the content, or they
just talked about it, and everyone's like, nah, and they just stopped. Okay, that's just sorry.
Do you have talking about the content on OnlyFans and stuff? Do you work with models who just do a certain type of content instead of doing all the explicit stuff that you see? And that's where the negative stigma comes around, I feel.
So there's niches, So there's actually going into niches is the best. There's different niches, like gamer girls. It's same with Twitch. Twitch also is kind of only fan style. They have always some workarounds. They have these girls in pools. They have girls writing their names on their bodies. So it's always the same. Yeah. So with OnlyFans, there are also different niches. So some girls are just gamer girls. So not all of them doing 18 plus content. So some guys are just looking for just girlfriend experience, just want to chat with someone. Yeah, so it's different.
I can imagine. So what are the niches that are popping off right now?
Okay, I think the biggest niche, and I'm not even doing it, but from my Telegram is ladyboys, transgenders.
Really?
I think it's huge. Yeah, I'm surprised. I don't know.
Why would that be huge?
Maybe there is a lot of... one YouTuber actually was trying to explain it, that there's lots of guys that are with mixed feelings. And that they think if it's transgender, it's not gay.
Okay.
So it was his explanation.
Oh my gosh.
So that some gay guys look at transgenders and they think they're straight.
Gosh. Who knew?
I don't know. I don't think it's factually. I don't think it's true.
Jesus. So just getting on you know, like how much are you able to pull in monthly from your agency? Riko?
I don't know. It's really hard to say.
On average, how much are you able to break?
It's really for a thumbnail, but I don't know. I really don't know. I cannot really say.
Is it? I mean, you're obviously doing pretty decent numbers with it. So I guess the question that I'm wanting to ask is what was your key to scaling it to the point where you're at today?
I can say like I have now 10 models, like 10 models that are actually performing really good.
Mm-hmm.
And the worst one is making 20K.
Okay. Wow. And that's 50-50 split in a sense, isn't it?
Yeah. The best ones, yeah, it's in the high.
Christ.
So yeah, it's not bad. But also I have a team.
Right.
Like with like all the different social medias and also even with the 10 girls, because we had, I think at the peak, we had like 40 girls.
Right.
So when I started, I was like, yeah, let's take them all. Let's go big.
Yeah.
Like same with as my music. Like, yeah, it's going to be easy. And then it was so hard to even like talk with them. Like they had questions and it's like, oh, it became like really like a factory. So now we keep it at 10. Like it's kind of boutique because other agencies are doing, again, going for a big number. Okay. So I'm trying to go for 10 and now we're just really picky. If we find someone really with potential, also friendly, because all these, I'm not gonna lie, these OnlyFans models are not the best people. Friendly. Sometimes they're kind of rude. Okay. Also, a lot of these models, I feels like nobody says no to them. So it's really hard to communicate. Yeah. And really hard to ask for something. Yeah. So this is again another negative. You're always talking with OnlyFans models. Some, I'm not saying all of them, but some are really hard to work with.
Do you have a vetting process before taking on a model?
So yeah, we're of course the look is number one. Yeah, just be real. Not gonna lie, not what's about, not what's inside. But yeah, we need to talk about the content. If she is like actually capable of doing so much content, if she's in this long term, because some girls just like find some guy and then just the guy says, "Oh, you need to stop," and you just quit. So actually, the girls who already have boyfriends are better. If she has a boyfriend and the boyfriend actually agrees with this business, it's usually better because he will not change her mind, won't turn her against this business. Right. Okay. That's what we noticed. So yeah, there is some factors, but again, in the end, it's all luck, and still the girl can change her mind. She can just leave, because with our contracts, we never hold anyone, because I think it's not a business where you actually have to force someone to create videos. Yeah. So with us, at any moment, she can leave. If she doesn't like us, she doesn't want to do anything, she can leave, just take the money, split, and that's it. Split, right? Okay. Because I see really bad practices in this business. Even in my group, I'm just sometimes scared when I read some guys like just not taking it serious. I don't know. Some people, I think it's like a kind of game. I don't know. Yeah, no, don't treat it like a business in a sense, do they? Yeah. So what's your like game plan with this agency now? Are you looking to continue growing it? Are there any other opportunities that you see coming your way that you're going to pounce on? Like what's the crack with that? So now we're like mostly almost all of the stuff is automated. We hired some people, so it's kind of easy to handle now. So I spend my day just looking for the next marketing trick or app where to jump in. And also I'm doing the coaching thing. So I have this new program where I teach people, because I think this is a great opportunity for me, myself also, and for people starting. There is not that many people actually doing this coaching thing. So also from this coaching thing, I get to meet all these new people, new OnlyFans business managers. So with them also, I learned some things from them. They learn from me. And also we sometimes even build other businesses from this, like, I know, groups. So this is my next thing. That's why I'm doing this new group and trying to get good reviews and then just raise the price. Sell. It's going to be my other product. Okay, so are you looking to, because some people then may ask or may question, like, obviously if you're coaching all these people to do the same, you're giving them your knowledge, your tips, your tricks, then a load more people are going to be doing the same thing. So are you almost making the market more saturated for yourself? Is that an issue? I think it's really hard. I think it's really hard to saturate it, because there's always more and more people starting OnlyFans, more and more people signing in for OnlyFans. and it's not that saturated. And still, if you're doing it, you still need to have some edge. So some people are just like, they watch the course and they're like, oh yeah, I'm set. I have everything. If you just don't continue like learning, you're gonna still lose. So I'm just showing some things I'm doing, showing them how to start. For me, it's not bad actually. And also, I'm not taking that many people. So my end game is just to have good reviews and then charge like crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
This is my end.
I get that. Yeah, completely. So like just with because obviously I've tried to get into like traditional, you know, obviously social media marketing agencies was a hot thing, and everyone was jumping into them with local businesses, e-commerce businesses. And you know, one of the biggest things that was taught there is that having case studies really do help you get more clients and get the ball rolling with it. In the OnlyFans space, let's say you're new to it, you don't have any case studies, and you're going there and you're approaching these models. How do you make it so that they turn around to you and say, yeah, I want to work with this person?
Yeah, so this is, I think, one of the hardest parts. And also with the case studies and OnlyFans, I think it doesn't work because, again, same as crypto, it's kind of scammy. Everyone's just sending some shady vouchers, shady reviews, testimonials. I don't trust it myself. No. And models also don't trust it. So usually, I don't know, like, okay, I have a better approach because I have a YouTube. So I can just link them and show them, yeah, I know my stuff. I have this group.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But this is how I use it also.
Yeah.
It's one of the, but if you're starting, there is different ways you can find a model. I have like also a kind of a course. I also have videos on my YouTube where I explain different ways you can do it. So the basic idea is just approach models who are just starting.
Okay.
And if you're completely new, just do a month for free. Just do it just for her.
Yeah.
Just tell her like, I will do 1 month. You're gonna see the results. If you're happy, we can continue.
Yeah. So free trial.
And if you're and if you're like new, just work for 1 week, for 1 month, and why not? Also gonna learn some skills. Maybe she's gonna sign you. And so it's a win-win situation.
So I'm guessing like the sort of like methods that you use to attract clients in other agency spaces like also does come into play in the OnlyFans space. So it's not too dissimilar in that sense.
Yeah. It's just looking for the girls. Like if you're looking for the OnlyFans girls, like really, you need to look in different places for this kind of crowd.
Definitely. So Riko, so like just a question to end off on. I think it's been a great episode. I've learned a lot personally myself, a lot about the OnlyFans space, you know. It's cleared a lot of things up in my head. But like if you just had like a top 3 piece of advice that you've learned throughout your whole career or journey from crypto to now OnlyFans space, even before that with music producing and the record label, what would be those top 3 pieces of advice that you give to yourself?
Yeah, it's a hard one. So number 1, I know the number 1. That's good. So number 1 is just to be, don't be afraid to be in uncomfortable positions and not to be afraid to fail. This is what I did like almost all my life. Like after basketball, I knew nothing about music. So I just jumped in and I failed, but I learned. Same with the YouTube. I just started English is my like 3rd language, and I'm doing YouTube right now. So I have my first videos. If you check my like crypto first videos,
I came across
I'm just mumbling there. So just try, fail, and you're gonna get better. And I'm surprised how good it works. Number 2, I know it's gonna be the same. Probably taking risks. Taking risk also probably it's similar, but taking risks. Like bet on yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
Because if you're like I see a lot of people just like even in the group like asking questions and never taking this first step. So this is I think huge. Yeah. With courses, with everything, people are really comfortable in this learning, I don't know, stage. So they learn, but they never even try it. So this is, I think, a huge one. And number 3, I think number 3 would be to always be prepared for this question. I'm joking. Number 3, one second. Number 3, I would say like building communities and communicating with other people. Like in the past half year, now I started to actually DM all my members. So once my member joined, I just DM him and ask about his life. So it takes time, but I ask him what he's doing, how can I help him. And from this process, actually, I learned so much for myself. And I helped this guy. It built a relationship. Some people just come to travel to Thailand. I meet them. And if they have something good, they can share with you. If I have something good, they will share with me. I will share with them. And also, if you're selling something, this personal relationship also helps.
Yeah.
So, so in the end, I found my free methods, free ways.
No, 100%. And one thing I like there from what you're saying is obviously taking risk. You jumped into the OnlyFans space. So that's a risk in itself, I think, personally, but you made it work. And look at where you come. Look at what you're doing now. Essentially, you're killing it. So, free, great piece of advice there from Riko. And it's been a great episode. I've absolutely loved it. I've learned a lot. I'm sure the viewers watching will also learn a lot. And obviously, you can check out Riko on his socials that I'll plug in the description: Instagram, YouTube channel. Lots of great free content out there. And obviously, if you want to join Riko's Telegram group, then feel free to join that. I'm sure he'd invite members in there, won't you?
Yeah, it's free group. Just join.
Free group. So make sure, if you're interested in joining that, please join that. And for all the other viewers out there, stay tuned for the next episode. Thank you very much.
Thank you.